found a place to hunt, lined up all your gear, picked a spot, and practiced with your bow or gun. The preparation is complete. And now the real excitement can begin, getting into the woods to hunt. An important goal when deer hunting is to see them before they see you, or at least see them before they pass by you without even knowing it. That's not always as easy as it sounds. Deer rarely parade right out into the open. They are usually cautious, making use of cover as they move. Often they're partly or mostly hidden by plants or other structure. Instead of seeing an entire deer, you're more likely to see parts of a deer first, like the lines of its legs, the silhouette of its neck and head, or other body parts. Small movements may also give away a deer's presence, like the flick of its tail or ear. Whether you're hunting on the ground or in a tree, move your head slowly as you scan the woods. Use binoculars. Break your view up with landmarks. Pause and search each section looking for shapes or movement that catch your eye. When you're sitting quietly, your ears should provide the first warning that a deer is nearby or approaching. But the first few times afield, you'll probably hear a lot of sounds that put you on full alert, thinking a deer is making the noise. Small birds, turkeys, chipmunks, and certainly squirrels, along with a whole host of other animals, may alarm you. It can be disappointing when you get excited about a sound only to find out it was not a deer. But one nice thing about hunting is the unlimited opportunities to view all types of wildlife going about their normal activities. From songbirds to squirrels, you are unlikely to go home without seeing wildlife of some kind, even if you don't see any deer. The more you move your head and body to look around to identify a noise, the more likely you may be spotted if a deer is nearby. Over time and with experience, you'll be able to know without looking whether a deer is in the area. So, what do deer sound like? Because of their small pointed hooves, deer usually make very little noise, especially if they're walking in damp leaves, a field, or bare dirt. However, in dry woods, a walking deer often makes a steady, light step that is barely audible beyond about 50 yards. Many times, deer may be within range without making any noise at all. When a deer is moving, their steps may be steady, but alert deer stop regularly to listen, smell, and look around. So the sounds of walking may be interrupted by long pauses. This is especially true of older deer that are more cautious. To avoid being seen by deer when you're hunting, do your best to break your outline and minimize movement. Wearing proven camouflage like mossy oak will help you blend in with your surroundings. Also, choose spots that give you natural cover. For example, a hunter in a bare, lone tree is more easily seen than one who chooses a tree with lots of branches and leaves, or is clumped with other trees that can help break up the hunter's silhouette and tree stand. Similarly, on the ground, a hunter sitting on a log in the wide open is more easily spotted than one who takes the time to find a covered spot or trim existing vegetation to create a blind. Next, when you move, do it slowly and cautiously. Quickly exaggerated movements are likely to attract attention. If you hear a sound behind you, resist the temptation to turn quickly to see what it is. Rotate your head slowly or wait until the source of the sound moves into view. If you want to stand or stretch, scan your surroundings before you make your move, and then stand slowly. Staying alert and comfortable while hunting can at times be challenging, especially if the action is slow and you haven't seen any deer or other animals in a while. Boredom, poor weather, insects, and sore or stiff muscles all are culprits that make you squirm. A comfortable hunter is better able to remain alert and still while hunting. Start by ensuring a comfortable seat. However, even with an extra cushion, you'll eventually feel stiff and want to stretch. To minimize movements, you can maintain blood flow and muscle comfort by flexing or standing up every once in a while. These activities can also help you stay warm in cold weather. Feeling cold not only makes you less alert, it will make you miserable and take away from the enjoyment of the hunt. Your feet and hands are often the first body parts to begin getting cold. Wear insulated gloves and footwear, and flex your feet, toes, and fingers regularly to keep them warm and comfortable. It's much easier to stay alert in warm weather, except when insects like mosquitoes and biting gnats are a problem. Pack insect repellent or use a thermocell to ensure deer don't spot you slapping at pesky bugs. With any of these things, deer activity can happen suddenly or sporadically. Don't get caught unprepared. Speaking of unprepared, one major factor can cause discomfort while hunting, especially on a long sit: the need to pee. Always take care of that just before heading to stand, and avoid drinking large amounts of liquid before you hunt. But even with these precautionary steps, you'll find yourself needing to go again at some point. In the past, many hunters believed that human urine was alarming to deer. More recent research shows that may not be true. One study found that mock scrapes treated with human pee attracted just as many deer as those treated with doe urine or no scent at all. So if you have to go, just go. For more things related to deer and deer hunting, visit us at qdma.com. QDMA, it's where deer hunters belong.